A lot of your career, especially at the end, and even now, you speak of mental health. And just shed a little light. What was it, the situation that happened, the Malice in the Palace, was that what really forced you to like, something ain't right, something's going on. I shouldn't be behaving like this.
It was actually before that.
Okay.
The Malice in the Palace was a...
That was the culmination.
But that was like, that was a cakewalk.
Right.
Because like, from me personally, what I was going through, because the Malice in the Palace was more of someone who hit me.
Right.
Right? So that wasn't like, nobody was hitting me before.
Right.
I was just had
dealing
anger
with
issues.
things
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Malice, like I had a reason to go into the stands.
Right.
And me and John Green, it's cool now, the guy who hit me
Right.
with the cup.
Right.
You know, but when I laid on that table, I was doing therapy sessions like every day.
Right.
So anytime I was getting an issue, like when Ben, when I fouled Ben and he pushed me, the first thing I did, they don't show this. First thing I did was like this, apologizing.
Right.
My bad, Ben. But Ben was so mad, he just pushed me. I ain't get a chance to be like, my bad. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like this, and it's clear as day in the camera. And then when he pushed me, normally I would go back. I mean, if I'm not afraid of Alonzo Mourning,
right.
I'm not afraid of Ben Wallace.
Right.
And I'm heavier than Ben.
Right.
Ben 240, I'm
right.
260.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but then I went to the table because I was trying to practice relax.
Right.
You got to think about this. The year before that, we was in the conference finals.
Right.
Conference finals to go to the championship. Best team in the league, 61 wins. I elbow Richard Hamilton in the face. Game is tied, 67-67, right? I elbow him, they call flagrant. Rip hit 2 free throws, 69-67. They score 71-67 in the finals. And I'm like, yo, this can't be happening anymore.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to win a title.
Right.
So I wasn't prepared for somebody to throw. But
right.
everything else I was prepared for.
Right.
Like, Ben hit me, I got hit, cool, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna go ahead and chill until it's over. But the crazy thing was, it was like 5 minutes, like, goddamn.
Right.
So I don't really count that, but everything else before that, I for sure knew I needed to fix myself, and I was.
Was this something that happened in childhood that you needed to address, that you didn't address, and it was just gradually building and building and building, and then when you laid on the table and somebody threw something, that was the crescendo?
For that incident, it was.
Right.
For that incident, it was. But before that, there were a lot of things that happened in childhood.
Right.
You know, from parents going
right.
wild in the household.
Right.
Both parents, I love my parents. They wow.
Did you ever go to your parents and talk to them about some of the things you were dealing with and some of the things that were impacting you?
That was a part of the roadmap for my therapy session.
Okay.
So those sessions happened 2 years later.
Okay.
We was taking it slow.
Right.
But I did therapy sessions with my parents. I might have did some with my siblings, a couple of my siblings.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the middle.
You're the middle.
10 of us.
Right.
Yeah.
10?
10, and I got 44 nieces and nephews, and maybe 8 or 10 great nieces and nephews.
Wow.
It's a big.
You got a big family.
Big family.
So you going through your therapy sessions, you're going through everything, and you're like, okay, I'm in a good place right now, because you say you was doing this every day. So you felt you were in a good place until that water landed on you.
I didn't feel I was in a good place. I felt I was getting there.
You was getting there.
So just imagine you practicing football, and then
Right.
after every practice, you go to a room and do therapy.
Right.
Right. So Donnie Walsh provided that for me.
Right.
You know, so I was working on it.
Right.
With Donnie Walsh, the NBA was helping me out a little bit.
Right.
You know, the Bulls helped me out early a little bit. Everybody, they was really
Right.
chipping in. NBA was like, nobody noticed because it was like quiet.
Right.
But the NBA was very aware that players are going to need services for sure.
Right. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before two something.